Hello to all you beautiful people. No one asked me to do this video, but I was decided, why not? Do it for fun. Today we have a little bit something different. I'm going to be ranking every godly item and above, besides trophies, in Murder Mystery 2. This video is just personally based off my opinion on looks and how likely I am to use them. I'm not going off of value or anything like that. I'll make that into a separate video if wanted. But if you do disagree, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend you. This is my opinion. I will leave the link down below if you want to make your own and send it to me for fun. Anyways, let's get right into it. Starting off, we have America, the vintage. I'm going to have to personally go ahead and put it probably D tier. I just don't ever see myself really using it as it's neat for what it was back in the day, but nowadays it's just kind of bland. Second up, we have what I consider the better version of it, the Laser. I actually could see myself using this with maybe a summertime fit. So I'll go ahead and put this in C tier. It's just a better version of the America gun, if I'm being honest. Next, we have the Battle Axe. I personally do like Battle Axe too, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in B tier. I love the color purple. Next, we've got the Bat. I personally like it, but it's not the greatest color-wise. It is just a plain bat, but if you're going like makeshift as a survivor combo, it's really nice combo. Could do a cool zombie fit with it, but you're not going to use it most of the time with most outfits. So I'll go ahead and put it above Battle Axe 2, but I don't think it deserves A tier personally. Next, we've got the original Battle Axe, which I'm going to go ahead and put it behind a Laser as I'm just not a fan of it. Next, we've got the Batwing Scythe. I do enjoy the Batwing. I do use it every now and then. I'm going to go ahead and put it in A for now. This is all subject to change if we get too apart. Next, we got the Bioblade. I'm going to put it above America, but below Battle Axe 1, just because it's neat, but it's a bit big for my taste. Blaster. I personally actually like this as it does go with a lot of dark blue outfits. Go ahead and put it above Bat, but I don't think it deserves A tier. Blood. I know some people like it, so I'm going to go ahead and put it... I'll put it low C tier. Blossom. One of the newer godlies and loved by the community. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in high B tier for now. It might subject to change, putting in low A tier. We'll see. Oh god. Sears. I personally just do not like Sears, but the colored Sears are a little bit decent. I'll go ahead and put D for the blue Sear. Regular Bone Blade. It's a cool cutlass, but I just don't see myself using it. I'm gonna go ahead and rearrange this. Normal Candle Flame. Unpopular opinion, I like it more than the Chroma Candle Flame. Alright, next to Candy. Candy's S tier. Candy is one of my favorite knives. It's just something about killing with a candy cane. It just always stuck out to me. Chroma Bone Blade, we'll put it above the normal. Chroma Candle Flame, I'd say it's a strong B tier. Next, we got the newest Chroma, the Chroma Cookie Cane. Personally, I'd say it's probably a mid B tier. It is much better than the original in my eyes. However, it's still just not my style. It's not something I enjoy. The Chroma Bringers, I'll say they're A tier. Good weapons. A lot of people like them. Chroma Death Shard. I'm going to personally put this in C. I think it's neat, but it's not that great compared to some of the other Chromas. Chroma Elderwood. Love this godly. I'm going to go ahead and put it above both the Chroma Bringers. Yeah, let's just get the Chroma out of the way. Put those two together. The Chroma Fang. I'm going to go ahead and put it above Chroma Cookie Cane for look. Chroma Ginger Blade. It's just not that great. Same as like the Chroma Bone Blade. I'm going to go ahead and put it there for now. Chroma Gemstone. Pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put it in above. No, I'll put it below Bat. Although Chroma Heat, I will go ahead and above Bat. Chill. Unpopular opinion. I'm going to put it in C just because I do enjoy it. Next, we're on to the Chroma Laser. I don't honestly know. I'm going to go ahead and put it above Chroma Death Shard. It's better than that. Clockwork, I'll give a low C tier. It goes well with Luger, but not really anything else. Maybe Golden. Chroma Luger, beautiful gun. I love the Luger series. It's just always been a nice gun. I'll go ahead and put it below the Bringers. Cookie Cane, F. Just overall a bad weapon in my opinion. No, Cookie Blade. My apologies. I'm just messing up today. The Cookie Cane. It is worse than the Chroma. I'm gonna go ahead and put it bottom of C for now. Corrupt. Not a lot of people like it, but I've always personally liked Crop. I'm gonna give it bottom A tier. Cowboy. Personally, I just think Cowboy's the worst gun of the game. It is just basic and bland. I get that's MM1, but it's just not up there. Saws, I'm just not a fan of them either. I'll put it above the Cowboy, but your regular version's going right next to you. Chromas here, I'm gonna go ahead and put at the beginning of D tier. Chromas swirly gun. Unpopular opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of swirly items. I will go ahead and give it above Chroma cookie cane for now, at least. The Chroma shark, Chroma shark, I'm feeling just above battle axe. I'm not really always using chromas. Sometimes we'll just use normal weapons personally. I know some people like them, some people don't. Chroma slasher, I'll put it next to its gun counterpart. They're a good combo. Chroma tide, it's decent, I guess. It's not the greatest. You put it with its counterpart as well. The regular Darkbringer, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a high B tier, as the bringers are just always nice guns. All right, we have our first special item, the Dartbringer. Dartbringer is very unique in its color scheme alone. I'm gonna put it low B tier because it is unique. And it's a nice gun. It is impossible to match. Regular Death Shard, I'm gonna put next to the Clockwork, as it's just worse than the Chroma variant. Egg Blade, it's unique but bad. It's going straight to the F tier for me. Alderwood Blade, I was really excited when we finally got a knife version instead of just the Scythe. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a strong B tier. In fact, I'm gonna put all the Elderwoods together, as I just like all of them. I'm gonna put the blade in front of the Scythe. Eternal 1, the Eternals are a very unpopular weapon nowadays. Eternal 1, I do like color purple, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a higher D tier. Eternal 2, straight F. Eternal 3, it could match with maybe a green gun like green Luger. I'll go ahead and put it next to the blue seer for now. Eternal 4 is actually probably my favorite Eternal, maybe Cane. I'll go ahead and put that in the bottom of C along with the Cane. Regular Fang, I'm gonna go ahead and put, I'll put it above Battle Axe. Next, we got the Flames knife. But it's just not the greatest knife, and it's not a custom knife. It is just taken off the Roblox catalog. So I'll go ahead and put it right next to the Clockwork knife. Frostbite, I feel could have been a little bit better. I like the icicles, but I feel like it's just so flat on the top that I'm gonna go ahead and just put it D tier because it's nice, but it's not great. Frost Saber, I personally just never use it. Regular Gemstone, I'll go ahead and put in high. Not high. I'll put low C tier, as it is a fairly good knife. Ghost, one of the classics. Smallest knife in the game. Pretty neat looking. It can go with a lot of outfits, so I'll go ahead and give it a B tier. Probably going to be the highest out of all the finishes, unfortunately. Ghostblade. Ghostblade, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. I'll go ahead and give it the top of B tier. Gingerblade, you're worse than the Chroma Gingerblade. You're going to the bottom of B tier. Oh, next we have the Ginger Luger. Not the biggest fan of it, to be honest. It may be a Luger, I'd much rather would a Candle Flame Luger, maybe an Icicle Luger, but Ginger Luger's just never been really nice gun to me. On to the brand new Ginger item. We have the Ginger Blast, I think it's called. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a high C tier, probably the top of C tier, just because it is a neat weapon, but it does look a lot like the basic revolver. But it looks nice, I'll give it that. Golden, did not think. It just golden, the shade of it, the yellow's just off-putting to me, so I'm gonna have to sadly put in F tier. Now green Luger and red Luger, let me just go ahead and get those two. B tier. I like both of them. They're both good guns. While I'm at it, I'm gonna put the gold Luger with them. These three are identical to me, ranking wise. I like all three. They each have their own combinations. Corrupt, Candy, Hollow Gun. It's a cool weapon. Imagine a crossbow variant of it, like a hollow crossbow. That would be amazing with like an orange tracer shot. But the act gun itself, it's just not personally my taste. I'm gonna go ahead and put it behind Ghostblade. Actually, nah, I'll give it C tier. I'll give it C tier. Scythe, however, I do like Scythe, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it. I'll put it second place C tier, as I wish the handle was a bit thicker and it looked better. It's a decent weapon. All right, the two hollows, I'm gonna put them together as I like them equal. I'm gonna go ahead and put them bottom of C tier, as I can make some outfits with them, but I just don't see myself using them. Handsaw, F tier. Just saws in general are Just not great weapons for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the other saw out of the way. I'll put the handsaw at the bottom of F tier because at least it's unique. Harvester, easily S tier. Everyone loves the Harvester. Everyone loves crossbows. Heartblade, a lot of people like this recently, and I can see why. It is a pretty nice weapon. Heat, I'm gonna go ahead and put behind chill as I prefer the blue. Ooh, now we're into ice weapons. Ice beam, I think it's called. I'm gonna go ahead and give it, I'm gonna replace it with the King of D tier as it's just not my taste. Ice Blaster, on the other hand, I will go ahead and put halfway through C tier. It's Axe, easily a B for me, above that. Next, we have a Evo knife. This just reminds me of a fat blue gemstone, so I'm just gonna next to the gemstone knife because that's just all it is to me. However, the hammer on the other side is one of my favorite weapons to use. I use the trophy variant, but I also do like the original one. So I'm going to go ahead and give it an A tier above Corrupt, but I don't think it passes any of these. Ice Dragon, again, it's just one of those things that it's neat. It's just not my forte. I'll go ahead and put it above Clockwork, however. Ice Flake. I think it's just Snowflake, but better. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in front of Battle Axe. Decent weapon. Ice Piercer, it's crossbow. Instantly S tier for me. I just love the bows. I think it's Ice Shard. Sorry, I don't really use it. It reminds me of a Frozen Dragon's Tooth, but it's just not my taste personally. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it with Ice Beam. Ice Wing, however, unpopular opinion, I do think it is a really nice looking weapon for as common as it is. It looks nice. It's a cool scythe. So I'll put it above the Dartbringer. I don't think it deserves any higher. Jingle Gun, it's neat with Xmas, but overall, it's just not a great gun. Not my favorite. I know some people that absolutely love it, and I'm sorry if I'm offending you. Normal laser, I'm gonna put at the bottom of C because it's just not as good as the Chroma. The classic laser, I'm actually going to put above. I'll put it in front of Cookie as, I don't know. It's got a pretty slim design. It's very long, but gives a Star Wars vibe to it. Lightbringer finally got to it. Right next to its Darkbringer counterpart. Log Chopper, I probably honestly have to say it's probably my least favorite ancient. It's just never been a big thing to me. The textures are weird, like minty to me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it below the Hollow Scythe. It's just not my taste. Luger Cane could have been so much better. Makeshift, I actually do think makeshift gun is pretty cool. A sawed-off double-barrel shotgun. Go ahead and put that next to the Chromas swirly gun, just the do-it-yourself swirly gun. Minty, it just going with Log Chopper. I'll put it above it, however, just Nebula, I'm disappointed with this. Galaxy Knife, I love space, but unfortunately, it's just not a great knife. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put it in D tier. Nightblade is a pretty clean knife. It is the only knife that is pure black, if I'm correct, and it goes with so many cool outfits you can do. I'm gonna give it a strong B tier. Nyx Scythe, easily the top weapon. Nyx Scythe is my favorite weapon. I hope to one day earn one. Old Glory is just too fat for me. Not my kind of knife. The gun is much better, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in D tier. Orange Shear, bottom D tier. Peppermint, I think it's called. What they were going for with it, but it just didn't turn out well, in my opinion. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it an F tier. Phantom Set. It is just a recolored Nightblade, but I do think it is pretty neat. I'll go ahead and put it below Nightblade. It's not original and it's just a recolor, but it's got some nice colors. Phaser, I think it's the biggest gun in the game. It's neat for what it is, but it's not on the level of I want to use it a lot. I will put it above America though. Oh, next we have the good old Minecraft sword, Pixel. Go ahead and put it bottom C tier next to Laser. It's very unique. It's got that going for it. The plasma weapons. The gun I'm going to go ahead and give probably right next to classic laser. The knife I'm gonna put behind it. They're pretty nice weapons. Prince, it's decent. I don't see anyone ever use it. Doesn't really go with an outfit unless you're doing like maybe an Egyptian outfit or something. So I'll put it next to Phaser. Prismatic, not great. Pumpkin, on the other hand, is a Halloween version of the Fang. I'll go ahead and put it above Fang, however. There we go. Purple Seer, purple's my favorite color, so it goes above the blue Seer. The new Rainbow set. A lot of people love it. I think it's a great looking set now. It's grown on me. I know I said it wasn't my favorite in the last video, but it's growing on me. It's not my favorite, nowhere near, but it is a nice set. I'll give credit where credit is due. I do like it. So I'll go ahead and give the gun a solid high B tier. And I'll go ahead and give the knife a lower B tier, midway. That seems fair in my opinion. Every Godly, it's decent. Give it a B tier. However, the Scythe, high A tier. If it was just a bit bigger, it'd be S tier, but it's so tiny. It just ruins it for me. Red Seer, I'm going to go ahead and put above Blue Seer, but not above Purple. Sakura, it's a katana. I wish it looked a bit more like a katana. However, it is still a pretty nice weapon. We don't have a lot of pink weapons in the game, so I'll go ahead and put it bottom B tier, as I think the gun is just better, personally. Regular Seer, I'm going to go ahead and put bottom of D. Shadow, on the other hand, Shadow is a really nice looking knife that I feel is underused. High B tier. No, sorry, high C, I'm sorry. The Shark. Regular Shark, I'll go ahead and give it bottom C. However, the Shark Seeker, just that bright red, you can match that with like Batwing. It's a good combo. I'll give it high C tier. I'm gonna go ahead and put it above Dartbringer. I'm gonna downgrade Dartbringer. They're nice weapons, but there's just better. Slasher, regular, I'll give it low C tier. That seems fair, because the Chroma version's at the top of it. Snowflake is just a worse version of Iceflake if you put them side by side. I'm gonna go ahead and put it just with some of these other ice weapons. They're not the greatest. I think it's called Spectre. Spectre, good gun. It reminds me of like a Judge shotgun pistol for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna go ahead and give it the bottom of B tier. Spider, I think has a cool design and but just not that great. I'll go ahead and put it top of B. Splitter, I've just never been a fan. It's just F tier for me. Sugar, I'm giving A tier. It's just such a good gun. I'm gonna put it behind Corrupt though, personally. Time to offend some people. The swirly set, I've never been a fan of it. I know most people would probably put it up here. B, A, maybe possibly S. For me, it's just going straight to the bottom of B. It's just, I do think the knife is more unique than the axe, so I'll give it a mid-place B, because it reminds me of what Cookie Blade, my bad, should have been the first time round. Swirly gun, I'll put above the axe. The axe is just not my forte. Tides, I'll give it the bottom of C. Vamp's Edge, I'm like, I like it. I do like it more than bottom of C. I'll put it above. I'm gonna move Clockwork down a bit, actually. Virtual, I actually do like Virtual. It was my second ever Godly, so I'll give it a high C. Winter's Edge, I don't know why, I've just always loved the color scheme on it. I don't like the design, but I love the color scheme, so I'll give it a middle place in this list. Seems kind of fair to me. Xmas, just not a good Godly. I'm putting it D tier. I'll put it above most of the D tiers. However, on the other hand, Yellow Seer, right next to Cowboy. I'm just not a fan of that specific item. Anyways, if I did offend any of you with this, or maybe your favorite weapons not where you think they should be, if it wasn't trying to offend you, I'm just making a little video for fun. If you want to do your own tier list, I will leave the link down below. And if you did enjoy this, a subscribe would always be appreciated. It really helps me. And until next time, have a great day.